Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Takes the handoff again. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out with fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. The game makes it second and medium.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Tackled, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Gators churn out another first down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackle made after the completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. And the Nittany Lions will crank up the tempo. And the single back takes the handoff. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackle made after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Got him. He's sacked.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
This one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Important 2nd down play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
He's looking deep here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gators.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Hands off to the left. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Cuevas. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it to the left. Gets into space at the 50. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Fighting him off. And they pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
Lining up to try the extra point. Now the kick hits off the left upright. It's no good. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
A nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Motion now from the tight end. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
A completion sets up a second down play.
Clear. Green 25.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. He'll hand it off. Will he score here? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT is good. Puts them up 5. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. He's going to hand this off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. Press coverage now from the secondary. Trying for a 4th down completion. Pressure is coming. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And the Gators offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Receiver in motion now. They'll run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags the quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT makes it a 12-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. State offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but
nowhere to go. That ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. No problem. Knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Time enough for one more play in the half. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Lions offense retakes the field. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the second half is a handoff. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The offense was fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
But this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Cuevas. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Finally tackled down at the 17-yard line. Now this offense in great scoring position. And then 1st down, right back to the running game. Got space, looking to score. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here.
Get set, get set.
Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Ball handed off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Gators lining up here on 1st and 10.
Unlock. Easy. Hit.
Here comes the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, much like what we saw in the 1st half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Got it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Movement here from the tight end. Send the back in motion. And now the running back's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
3rd down play for this offense. The Pre-snap motion from the offense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost him.
Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
2nd down play coming up. Handoff to the right side. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. He's got some room. Can he get there? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The offense still out there. They'll set up to go for 2 here, trying to tie the game. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And the same runner's got it again. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Down yardage on the ground. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important third down play coming up. This will be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Can he make it to the marker? And he will be stuffed for no gain. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Keeping it on the ground here. And moves the ball to the 35, and another first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are on the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. Wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And now the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. They'll take a knee and try for a go-ahead field goal. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack in a crucial moment. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And he'll set up to throw. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Crucial play here. They go to the air. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Going fast. They need to get a little bit closer to give their kicker a better chance. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Close to the tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And the game now tied here in the final quarter. So here comes our first play of overtime. And the runner takes off to his right. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Penn State. They strike first in overtime. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen his speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So here comes a crucial third down play. They have 2 plays to make this, needing a touchdown to stay in the game. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. You get into overtime, this defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. Oh, and it's a huge overtime interception. The 50, inside the 40, at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up